Good morning. Welcome to Casa TexPina. It is Saturday. That means payday. That means today is build day number 70. We have a representative, probably a little bit of a treat for you guys later. A representative from a local company that does installs for what they call here a Jetmatic. It's basically a booster pump for the water system. We are looking to get the water filtration system put on the house. With that comes a requirement as well for an increase of pressure, because the pressure that they have here in the subdivision alone is not enough to do the backwash functions that the filter systems will have. Go away. Today, wow, we are busy. We've already got the welders just came in. They're already starting to get to work on the trusses. We've got steel man up on top, still continuing to work the roof beams. Sorry, brain cramp this morning. We've got guys in bedroom number 2 getting the floor prepped for concrete, which means they're getting it down to grade, and gonna put in the G1 gravel that we have left here, and the rebar, get it all ready for concrete. As you can see here, these guys are going to be plaster coating this outside wall. So they're plaster coating all over the house. Anything that's not going to be changed drastically over the next little while, they're going to go ahead and start plaster coating where they can. It gives the laborers some work, and it actually helps us move along a little further in the process. That's about where everybody's at this morning. When the plumbers and the electricians get in, or I find them in the walk around, I'll show you what's going on with that. So let's get started. All right, the welders are on site, starting to get prepped to build more trusses. We will have lots of trusses that they need to get done, so they've got easy work. They've already got a jig set up, so they've got a template. They just build it a little higher, keep going on top of the next one, just match the system. All right, let's see what else is going on. Here on this side, we've got the steel men and Mr. Edmund continuing with the roof beams. Come here and take a quick look inside. This is inside bedroom 2. Morning.
Good morning, Sam.
Doing compaction work on the bedroom 2, make sure it's all tamped down really well. Then we will come back later with the G1 gravel I showed you earlier, and lots of this rebar right here to build the network, or the mesh underneath, for the support system for the concrete. Now around here in the front of the house, they're bringing in lots of mortar, and the guys are plaster coating the front wall of the dining room. So this is still just the initial coat. You can see where the concrete hollow block is at. So they put a little on the trowel, dish it up. Oh. Okay, let's go into the rest of the house. As I showed y'all yesterday, the office is pretty much done for the moment. We will continue back to the master bedroom. Good morning, busy folks. Aha, good job. Mr. Tuck, our electrician, is adding in some additional. Yes, thank you. Yeah, he's adding in some additional outlets for the Cctv. We're going to have a view screen here, so we need to be able to connect it to power. And Mr. Jericho here is getting ready to plaster this side of the wall. So what they're doing is getting the concrete wet so that it's able to start accepting the mortar. It has a better bond when it's a little damp, as opposed to being a dry piece of old concrete. All right, so that'll make that adhere a little better. Let's go look and see what's going on the other side of the house. Looks like Mr. June here is helping out Mr. Justin, plastering in the walk-in closet for bedroom 3. Morning, Justin. June. All right, and this is where we started. See, getting decent compaction. Make it wet. Looking good.
This is exercise, sir.
Exercise? Yeah, it's all tricep work. Tricep, ne? Lift, drop. You can make it shoulder workout, go higher.
Yes. Go higher.
All right. Mid-afternoon. Engineer's brother-in-law, Al, has come bearing gifts. Looks like we have precast moldings, which will be used inside and outside around the doors and the windows. So starting to get these on site. Yeah, put a block against it so they don't all fall over. Alright, so we got these, a little long, and some short ones over here in the shade. Alright, you can see those going up soon. Alright, I'm going to do a mid-morning walk around. Mr. Alex is still working on roof beams. Come up here and take a peek in bedroom number 2. So here they've already done the compacting. They put in the G1 gravel. And now they're working on wire tying all of the rebar. Okay, that's 10mm rebar on 60mm grid. Coming around to the front, working on the plaster coat in the front. This is the front of the dining room. Alright, looking good. Okay, let's go take a look back in the master suite. Okay. Mr. Jericho's working on the plaster coat. Coming around the door frame. Mr. Tuck has put the
home run.
wow, getting ready for the home run.
Already finished.
It's good. Oh, so it'll be the power outlet's going to be in the left and the far right. Nah, just the two.
Power outlet.
Okay. Oh, cable. Okay.
Internet.
Wow.
CCTV.
Okay.
Monitor.
Wow. Looks good. And then you're
This
gonna
is
do
a
a
big
you'll
one.
do a conduit down and home run.
Home run. Bring it.
Okay, so it'll go down and home run. Okay, go to breaker. All right, let's see what's going on back here. Looks like Mr. Justin found some shade. Got some shade going. Nice. Still putting up the plaster coat in the walk-in closet for bedroom number 3. The front half of this is going to end up being a coat closet or a linen closet. We'll find out after it's all done whether this is going to be the coat closet or if this is going to be the coat closet, because this one's actually got a little bit more depth. I'm thinking we're probably going to make this the coat closet and that a linen closet. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's do a post-lunch walk around. These guys are have finished the dining room wall, and they're going to switch over and start working on the office exterior wall. They're leaving a rough finish on this because they're going to come back. These 2 walls are actually going to have a stone face over the top, so they want to leave it rough finish so that they can get the adhesive to grab onto something when they get ready to put on the stone. All right, let's go take a look. Watch my head back into the master. Mr. Jericho's finishing up on the plaster coat around the door, and the plumbers are digging up the hello. All right. So they're building some of the drain. Gotta love that smell of PVC glue. Okay. Yes, sir. Yeah, because that gives me room to open the door and still get a little bit of a cabinet space. Yes. Okay. So we're locating where so his lavatory, her lavatory. This will be the drain line for the floor drain. So just in case anything in here decides to break and overflow, it all goes down here. Then over on this side, we're going to have a drain for the toilet, for the whirlpool tub, and also for the shower. So we're going to have the tiled walk-in shower. Now the drain line for the toilet looks like it's going to be separate. We'll catch on this later when I get a little closer. Right, we're going to come back through the guest side of the house. Interesting. Plastering in the walk-in closet and the other closet that was going to be here. So we'll follow up on this part later. That floor is ready to go. And bedroom number 2's floor is ready to go. So they're also going to start prepping the office floor space, same as they did the bedroom 3 and bedroom 2. So we're going to take out the excess, then tamp it, take out the excess, then tamp it, wet it down, then tamp it, and then G1 gravel and rebar finally. Well, they took down the roof purlins again. Reason being, on Monday or Wednesday we are prepping to pour concrete, which means all that purlin work would have been in the way. So they're prepping to pour concrete up here for the attic floor slab, all either Monday or Wednesday, depending. Reason I say Monday or Wednesday is we're expecting an all-day power outage on Tuesday. The local electric cooperative, we have an electric cooperative, not an electric company. Electric cooperative has already told us there will be a power outage on Tuesday from 8 to 5. So I'm sure we'll still be working on site. They got a lot of manual labor these guys can do without having power. So we'll see how it goes. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. I know Miss Emie wanted to go see what the master bath looked like. So the lower half of the front wall here is coming along. All right. Hey. All right, we're looking in the master bath. These are the drain lines. So Emie's her lavatory drain, my lavatory drain, or his lavatory drain. This is the floor drain. So just in case something in here breaks and overflows, it's got a place to go. We got the drain for the stand-up shower, and this is for the bathtub. It will not sit exactly there. They may do an elbow or two to get it located once the actual bathtub is in location. And then they are working currently on the location for the toilet and the water closet area. Peek over his head. All right, you're good. So we've got the large one is going to be the downspout for the toilet, and then you've got a P-trap and for the floor drain, and right out the side. And the other day I showed you they had a they had their jackhammer that got the motor burnt out. So today they went and got a new one. Okay, for the CCTV, we're looking at putting a monitoring screen on this wall. So that wall is going to have an outlet and Ethernet connections down here at the bottom, with the home run through the center of the room, out the wall, and that will go into the living room and to the circuit panel out in the garage area. Mr. Jericho over here is putting finishing touches on the corner. Looking really good.
Yes, I told him I'm keeping him.
Oh yeah, we're keeping him all the way through. Follow Miss Emie here. This is the walls, plaster coating for the walk-in closet, third bedroom. So we got 2 of the 3 walls done. What they're going to end up doing is they come back in, there will be a partition wall that will be back about here to separate this from the third bedroom walk-in versus the front being either a linen closet or coat closet, whichever one has the most depth. Okay, back into the other rooms. These are still sitting the same as I showed you earlier. Miss Emmie's back here taking a look around, make sure it's all up to snuff. All right. Well, it's past Jabba Dabba Doo time. Everybody's already gone home. We're sitting here chit-chatting with the engineer, playing 20 questions with him. So they've wrapped up for today. They are prepping, after speaking with the engineer, they are prepping to do the concrete for the attic floor slab and a couple of the rooms here in the front. He's aiming for Thursday. So Thursday next week we should be doing concrete, which actually is good for me because that gives these guys time to go back in and put in the spacers underneath the rebars and get it all closed up and prepped. When I did the opening this morning, I had mentioned that we were going to have a representative come by to put on to do an estimate and quotation for the booster pump and storage tanks prior to going into the rest of the house. That meeting got rescheduled or postponed until Monday. So we'll catch that on the next episode. Like I said, they're continuing to work the plaster coat throughout the whole house. We did get the drain lines in for the master bath, and when they come back on Monday, we should be starting to work on the supply lines for the master bath, and then they'll continue around possibly into the kitchen and dirty kitchen from that area. Possibly. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. All right, I believe that's it. That's the end of the week. Our second week back at work. Loving it. We are actually moving along very quickly. All right, so if you like today's video, please give us a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of these videos, hit the Casa TexPina star. It should be right over my shoulder. And hit the bell icon just below the view screen to be notified when our next video is uploaded for your viewing pleasure. Like, share, please share, comment, and subscribe. Yes, that's the YouTube logo. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until then, till the next time we see you on Monday, have a great weekend, and God bless. Thank you for watching. If you liked today's video, please hit like, subscribe, and hit the little bell icon to be notified when our next video becomes available.